Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to do a quick guide on how to kind of earn passive income points or points from the Sonic. So as I mentioned, Sonic, this is what this position will be done on, built out on Sonic. And if you can see here, this current wallet that I have is 25,000 points. And what I'm looking to try and do with it is see can we build this one up and see how I get on with it. Again, you get your passive points, you get your active points, and then app points once you're involved in different apps and stuff like that. So this updates regularly. I think, well, it updates every day, so, pay close attention to it. So what we'll be using is Silo Labs. Again, the reason for using this is getting, I think, maybe 4x or 5x boost on your points and stuff like that when you're interacting with Sonic. So this is the big reason for this. As I said, make sure you're using official accounts and links and stuff like that. Just before we jump into it, this is pretty much an image of what we will be doing in this scenario. So we're going to be lending out our crypto assets. Obviously, in this case, it's going to be S token. We're going to borrow stable coins. We're going to use the stable coins to lend. And then obviously, we're going to increase our position again. Now, you'll explain a little bit more of this now in a few minutes. So with that in mind, we're going to click the V2. This is going to directly open us up to the Sonic side of the borrow and lend section. You can see here now straight away, I have 385 S tokens. So I'm going to put in probably 100 just to showcase this. I think I have some in one of them already. I'm not 100% sure. But you can see here, you can deposit S tokens here. You get 4.7% deposit APR, and you can borrow ETH if you wanted to, and it doesn't cost you anything to borrow, which is brilliant. Obviously, you earn the points for the deposit side of it, so you get your 4.7 and you get 4x your Sonic points. But in this scenario, what we'll be doing here is we're going to be borrowing and setting it into this one. So we're going to deposit S. I know we get no APR, however, we get 4x or Sonic points. I'm going to borrow stable coins, USDC, so it's going to be 3.8%, and then we're going to deposit that straight back into it here again, which is going to give us another 5x on Sonic points. And the reason for this is Sonic Labs themselves have incentivized this, hence why the APR is up. So you can see there 24.8% of rewards APR is in S token, and the general base deposit APR is 0.9%. So this is bringing us out to roughly 22% return for very little risk in general, so as I said, keep it low enough and not have it too high, but as I said, this is going to be the plan for it here. So with that in mind, we're going to go straight through the process, I suppose, jump straight into it. So here we are on this section. You can see here at this moment in time, deposit APR and all that. So what we want to do is deposit the S token. So as I mentioned, I have 385. What I'll do is I'll just deposit 300 of them into it. Let's see, can we go a little bit higher, maybe 320 to get up around the $200 and see how it goes from there. So again, we're going to be able to deposit this straight in. Deposit APR obviously is not applied, so because there is no APR at the moment for that, and that's something we just have to accept. So we deposit this into it, simple and straightforward. So roughly $200 worth of S tokens. So now we have it in. As I mentioned, you can see it here. We have $203. We haven't got anything loaned. We can loan out to 75%. Basically, is the max loan to value. Now, if you've watched my videos before, I don't like obviously going to the max amount. So my plan here is to borrow maybe 40%, 50%, something like that. So now what we're going to do is going to go to the borrow section. So this is right over here. And what we're going to do is borrow USDC. Health factor is obviously 100%. And pretty much you can adjust this to what you're wanting to get to it. So look, you don't want to be going, personally, you don't want to be going that far or down that low, because I think it's just way too risky. So in this scenario, as I said, we have $203. So I'll get it to probably $100, which is giving me a borrow power dues of 66%. Borrow APR is a 3.8%. S liquidation price, I think this is brilliant. So again, this is where we'd have to be keeping a close eye on things of what happens of the price going up. So again, just pay close attention to your liquidation price. What else have we got here? So again, health factor, if you want it up 50%, you're just going to borrow the $82. As I said, I'm happy to go around this, around $100. And you can see here the liquidation price changes. So again, we're 39 cents here, and obviously the higher we go up, the lower S token has to go before potential liquidation. So again, just keep an eye on. It is a point of view you have to kind of monitor and stuff like that. So we're going to borrow 100 USDC. It's also a great way for potentially utilizing this into different positions. So you could, if you wanted to get out of and do it on a different platform. So for example, you could go into Defi and deposit your USDC into here, which will give you a little bit higher percentage, 39, 31%. This is using SwapX, but for this scenario we're just going through the looping process to show it. So again, we go back to deposit. Now we can deposit the USDC we have in here. So what we want to do now is we have the option, obviously we can deposit in here, or if you wanted to, go over to the likes of Defi and deposit in there if you're interested in getting the higher percentage. But as I said, in this scenario, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to try and get, I'm trying to get more of the points. So in this scenario, we're going to add it in here. And pretty much there's our position. So we've deposited 320, we've deposited another 100, and we've borrowed $100. Again, as I mentioned, the health factor won't change because the market doesn't allow for that. So if we quickly go to your dashboard, you can see obviously your S tokens now that you're ready to claim, and you can see pretty much deposited total, borrow total, and you get an idea of the overall health factors. That's pretty much the process of it. Again, it's an opportunity here to earn. I think if you don't want to sell your tokens, and I think we're going to get more and more opportunities and, markets that are going to kind of be positive for us in this scenario. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Any questions, let me know in the comments. If you're looking to learn a bit more about Sonic and S and all that, make sure you follow me on Twitter or on X, of course, and, happy to help. So thanks very much for watching and hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.